All right, so we're just dodging fucking traffic here. I almost got hit in the intersection. Johnny 5-0 along with Dat Man.
What's going on?
You won't let me see his face. He's throwing up gang signs, yo.
Throwing up gang signs. Hey, what's going up, everybody?
We're here for Pasadena Police Department. And doing a First Amendment audit. Those are pretty narrow driveway. All right, like I said, Johnny 5-0 here at the Pasadena Police Department. We are here, me and Dat Man. It's our first time out. We're on Garfield and Walnut. City of Pasadena. Yeah, just keep walking, let them. He checked us out twice, so he was checking out your ass mostly, but I mean, well, hey, it's worth checking out. All I'm saying, you know what I mean? I like the dark meat.
You like dog meat. And the sign that's interesting says no parking anytime except for police, Pasadena police. Big.
All right, well then they are parking legally, so.
We can do it now. And Signal said prison sex.
All right, giving a shout out to Desert Sentinel. Again, he was on Bamboozer yelling, "Give me sex." I thought my Bamboozer app had been compromised with a sex bot, but it was just Desert Sentinel and his wacky ass. Give a shout out to Mrs. 5-0. She was there keeping MFers in line. Give a shout out to some of the other guys. Eric the Fathead, filming his legal moron. Finbar Martin, who's always come in with some really good information for all of our viewers. And a host of other people that have chimed in on a regular basis. So, here you go. It's hard to see, but see something, say something.
Thank you.
Si ve algo, diga algo. Oh my God, see something, say something has a trademark next to it, if you can actually believe that. I cannot even believe that they would trademark that. And for those of you unfamiliar with Pasadena, it's where the Van Halen brothers hail from. Beautiful city. Probably about 10-15 miles east of downtown Los Angeles. It's actually northeast. There's City Hall or whatever. I don't know. Pasadena is a really nice town. It's got an old town to it, which is nice. This says lobby closed. So the records section, I wonder if they have the Beatles' White Album.
Where am I?
You're in the records room. The records room? Oh, I'm fine.
Can I get you something?
Yeah, do you have the Beatles' White Album?
2 Live Crew.
Probably. It's in the archives.
Right. Beautiful station. Beautiful building. I don't know if you can really see. This looks like some 1920s architecture. Again, like I said, for Los Angeles, which is absolutely ancient.
Carries lights, but you try to stand in line. This is like their memorial right here for the fallen soldiers. I wonder if they fallen police. I wonder if they have one for fallen citizens. As Johnny Bible. That's one of his lines.
You give me credit 3 times and then it's yours. That's the rule. So
Right. Johnny 50 says it.
I got a few unique lines, not many, but
say he has a whole food leg of fallen citizens. I mean, this police.
yeah, this is really kind of fantastic here. Huge windows. Those windows are at least 12 feet tall, and there's some real nice old architecture. So. There was a female cop that pulled her SUV in. She came in and she immediately left the police department. So there's a cop standing he parked right here. So we'll film him for a little bit.
Hello. Oh, he's filming. Y'all want to talk to me or just filming?
Do we need to talk to you?
No.
Do you have anything to say? Or?
No, absolutely not. You
Either do I.
You're in your lawful right to do everything you're doing.
Cool, thank you.
You guys are good to go.
Cool,
All right.
thanks.
Have a good night.
You as well. He can't put his light on us. He can't put it in my camera.
You said what? Yeah, he can't put a light on us.
He can't put his light in our lens. That's
Yeah,
illegal.
that's illegal.
He's
No, it's not
interfering.
illegal.
Yeah, it is. He's interfering with our First Amendment activities. It's absolutely illegal. It's against your policy. So actually, it might not be illegal. It's against your policy.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah. No, well,
you know your stuff.
Yeah.
You know your stuff. I respect that too. I respect people who know their stuff.
No,
because if you don't know, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's good to be educated and aware.
Yeah. We're well aware.
And
So.
I love having conversations with you. Anybody ever give you guys problems?
All the time.
Really?
Yep.
You guys want my card or you good? You got your own thing going?
I'll get your name and badge number.
Oh, Milton White.
Milton White?
Yeah.
And was it
9366.
Cool. Thank you for being professional.
Thank you
for knowing and understanding the law.
No, I get it. Look, I get it. Trust me.
There's a reason we're out here.
I get it, and I respect it.
Right.
Because it's all, you know what it's about? It's about checks and balances.
Yeah. Thank you.
It's about checks and balances, and the reality is this: just like everyone else, civilians need their checks and balances. So do we. This was one of the best things that could ever happen for me.
Right.
Because like I had so many situations. Well, not so many, but I had situations where people said I did certain things, and I have to.
That's for your protection. Is it? Yeah. Hello. Ding. 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 Yeah.
One of the viewers asked, "Could you guys train the Las Vegas Police Department?"
Oh yeah.
Hey, I have nothing to do with the state of Nevada.
Good. Good. You should keep it that way.
Good. Keep it that way.
Keep it that way, man.
Get more respect, like keep it that way.
Yeah.
But seriously, man. I mean, it really, and I think I honestly believe that
if we wouldn't get offended by it, that these things kind of help public trust at the end
Absolutely.
of the day.
Thank you.
That's how
Listen, you,
Wow.
man, what a breath of fresh air, man.
Wow.
No, I get it.
Listen, people say we're anti-cop, we're ball busters. I'm like, no.
You guys didn't have an attitude with me. I got out to see. I thought you guys wanted to talk to me.
No.
But you guys were cool. Y'all wasn't yelling at me. You didn't MF me.
Not yet. It's still early. It's still early, man.
It was almost there. Come on.
I know. I bit my tongue.
And even then,
and that's
it
protected.
It doesn't like. You can't take things personal because half the time people are mad at this in the uniform. You're not talking to Milton.
Right.
You're talking to. I don't know what experiences you've had. I don't know what experiences you've had.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I mean? So
he's got balls as a 6'5" brother out here in the dark.
Out here in the dark.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying, man. Like, and that's an expensive iPad. So when you tackle him, he's going. You know, you know what I mean. It doesn't look like it's got one of those like military cases on it. You know what I mean? No, that shit is busted, man.
It's busted.
You got night vision too. You don't even have a light on.
Night vision on there too.
But yeah, that's how I view it. As long as
well, you are of a very you got a couple stripes. Are you officer or sergeant?
Corporal.
Oh,
so it's like officer, corporal, sergeant.
Okay.
It's just a rank.
How long you been an officer?
8 years.
Okay.
I worked for the department for 8 years. 7 years. The first year I was a jailer. So this is 8 years working for the department.
Yeah, I do jailer thing on the side, but that's like, you know, people pay me for that. That's like no, I'm just people are just
believing you,
people,
man.
No, you know what I mean? You know, little BDSMC, you know what I mean? Whatever. Oh, you're like, oh, TMI, bro. TMI. They call me the jailer.
The jailer.
I'd be scared to see.
No. You wouldn't recognize me without my leather mask on. So, no, I'm just exactly on the internet. But it is. So we were just over in Glendora at the post office, which is federal, and they had the little sign on the wall. And I've had nothing but bad experiences at post offices. Well, from the employees,
are always a little
right, and post office employees are generally the least. I don't know if it's educated. I don't want to say that word, but the least trained.
The ones you've come across.
Oh yeah. Out of all federal, like as opposed to somebody at Department of Homeland Security, downtown LA, or they usually know the law a little bit better. Post office, they fly off the handle at the drop of a hat. Yeah. So, hold on. So we were at Glendora, and there was a woman saying, "What are you guys doing?" I said, "Well, you've got the history of the Glendora post office up here. We're just filming this." And she's like, "Oh, okay." She comes out and follows us, and I'm like, "Oh, it's on now." And she goes, "Do you know that the first original post office was across the street?" It was, and I go, "Hold, I lost my freaking mind." You know what I mean? Like, because she was genuinely, "Hey, I'm here," and
being helpful.
And we highlight that you're gonna get a highlight reel.
Oh, I'm not trying to get.
No, I know, but too late now, man. But you can still shoot us. You can still shoot. Come on, man. At least tase him, bro. Don't tase me, bro.
Just for being
Look, just for being a Saints fan. For a Saints fan, man.
Come on, why you gotta talk about? You know we doing good.
Come on, man.
I don't even want to say
on his side for a minute.
No.
Now he talking bad about the Saints.
Nah, man. Come on. Everybody talks bad about the Saints. I know you've been a Saints fan for 30 years.
Since Ricky Williams was on the team.
Ooh.
That's a long
like 99.
time. Since he was on the team, I've been a fan ever since.
And so I'm a Longhorn fan, so we kind of indirectly.
Texas Longhorns or Houston Texans?
Texas. Dallas Cowboys, man.
Oh.
I'm from Texas.
Oh, my family's from Dallas.
Pleasant
View.
Where you from? Where you from? Houston? Okay. Hey, congratulations, man. Stros.
Got it done.
And that's the first time.
Now you're going to make everybody hate me.
Nah. Dude, I mean, listen, I'm not, I'm this close to being gay. I don't really follow sports. So, you know what I mean? It's my thing, you know what I mean? So, but they've never won before, correct? They've never won the
first World Series.
Okay.
Ever.
Asteroids. Yeah, Houston Asteroids, right. That's the first time they've won a World Series.
Not asteroids. I
gotta ask you. I have to ask you, Corporal. Where's the disconnect to the community? Is it You think the officers are focused too much on their emotions when they make decisions, or they don't follow the laws of the guidelines?
That is a good question.
You know what I think, and this is my personal opinion.
From your experience.
You know I got to cover myself. I'm not.
No, he's like, hold on, let me read it.
The opinion of the department.
No.
Department.
No.
That I work for.
Yes. Here's your disclaimer.
All right. The disconnect. This is what I believe. I believe it's more so like a human nature issue, and I'm gonna dig into it. Not too deep, but I'm gonna dig into it.
We'll go deep.
We have just humans in general. We have a problem with generalizing, right?
Sure.
Okay. So what we do instead of judging each person by their character or dealing with people case by case, if we had 4 or 5 bad experiences, they're all like this.
Well, you get jaded.
Exactly.
Who wouldn't?
Right. So everyone does it.
Right.
That's why I say it's a human nature issue. It's not just a police issue. It's not just a
issue.
This is my opinion.
Absolutely.
So what'll happen? Now, the reason why I view things this way,
how have you not gotten jaded? Honest question.
Honestly, I think a lot of it comes with. I think a lot of it comes with life experience. I think you have to have life experience before you start this job.
And not make it about you.
Yeah.
Like if somebody says, fuck you, pig.
Yeah, you can't take it personal.
That's where I'm coming in. A lot of cops have taken a lot of stuff personal.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
Made some terrible decisions.
Right.
And because of those decisions, people have gotten hurt, people have gotten killed, people have gotten, a lot of stuff has happened. And now you have this reputation that, cops are bad. Even though you just have this stigma that cops are bad.
But there's only a few bad apples. And see what happens is.
Takes, though.
I know. But the few bad apples, see, my whole thing is why aren't good cops more pissed about the bad cops? Because I know you kind of have your hands tied.
Because I'm ready. I'll give it to you when you.
Yeah.
So, let's talk about that. So,
right.
we're talking about your first question was how am I not jaded?
Right.
I just think life experience is huge. Like I grew up in a county south of Houston, Texas. Like I grew up not liking the police.
Okay.
Like
so
literally. I tell people all the time, I was a man before I ever put this uniform on.
Right.
So that's why how did I introduce myself to you?
Cordially?
I said Milton White.
Yeah.
I didn't say officer, but my name's Milton.
Or corporal.
Because it seems like you guys want to talk to me.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I think it starts that way. I didn't come out of my car to talk to you with an opinion.
Or an attitude.
No, and I genuinely had a question like, hey, you guys want to talk to me or no?
And generally we no thanks and we keep walking because it winds up being about
confrontation,
power and control.
Yeah. And
right?
And that can come. Okay, I'm digressing.
I told you we're gonna go deep, man. We're gonna go.
Yeah. So going back to that, that's why I think I'm able to. I mean, you may have people that say, look, I know him, he's awful, whatever. No, it's their personal opinion. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, maybe because you arrested them.
Exactly.
Pulled them over.
Right.
I try to treat everyone with respect. That's how I feel. I feel like if I give you respect, then why would I not expect it in return?
Ding.
You heard it. You all heard it. Respect is.
Here's the flip side. The flip side is sometimes, let's say you got into a altercation with police that was awful. You got treated like crap.
Right.
And next week you come across an officer. You're gonna already have a preconceived notion in your mind. So as a professional, my goal is to try to work past that. But if I can't, I can't.
Right.
Some people, we're not gonna get. I pull people over. They're hanging out of the window. And I'm like, here we go.
Right.
That's why I love these again.
Yeah.
But I think it's our job to try and work past that. But it is what it is. Like after that, it is what I try to demand respect. Why? Right. Because I give it. I give it to everybody.
Well, and without sounding completely fucked up, it doesn't sound like you were bullied as a kid, and you are no. And this is your this is your retaliation. Yeah. No, he kicked some ass. He didn't get his ass kicked. He kicked some ass. What are you 6'2"?
6'1".
6'1". He's like, all right, I like it. I'll take 6'2".
I'll take it any day of the week.
Honestly, too, also with that, when you have police who have not grown up in the community, there's a disconnect right there too.
Life experience. I think age may play a part because, and here's the human thing. You are who you are, right?
Right.
Yeah, the academy's got.
Some people wouldn't make good cops just because they don't like people to curse them out, uniform or not.
Right.
I can't. Some people can't allow. Some people say I can't allow you just to talk to me any kind of way.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I get it. You can't be mad at. Now some of those people become cops, and they say, "Hey, I didn't sign up to get cussed out every day." So they may have a chip on their shoulder, whatever. Right. Like imagine going to your job. I don't know what you do. I don't know what you do. Well, if you do this, you know what?
Pimping ain't easy, baby. Yeah.
Pimping ain't easy.
I mean,
I was going to say, imagine going to your job and getting
in a legal way, in a legal brothel.
There you go.
In Nevada.
In Nevada.
Yeah.
Back to Nevada.
Right.
we circle the wagon. But you know what I mean? Like imagine like I get it. Like I get a lot of. First of all, I'm a journalism major. So how did I end up becoming a cop?
Well, but you understand that this is considered under First Amendment. And, no, but
you're not hurting me. The only time I would have an issue with people filming me is, let's say I'm dealing with someone here and you're close. Like it makes me pay attention to you, which isn't safe for me.
Right.
That's it.
Well,
like,
but then
you can still film me, but I say, can you please back away?
Right.
That's it.
Yeah, and that distance is arbitrary. I mean, you don't need a police line. It's you use your better judgment, right?
And you don't have to. Like I can't take you to jail for doing that.
No, 148. 148.
It can escalate. It can no, I'm saying it can escalate, and then I can do it. But do I really want to? I may take the time to explain to you. That's a lot of people don't want to go out of the way to do that.
Right.
Not a lot, but some people don't want to go out of the way to do that. I'll do it. That's my way of giving you respect. Like, hey, hold on one second.
Please tell me you're in charge of teaching some motherfuckers, man. like a lot.
I'm a corporal over the special enforcement section, which is our gang unit here. So
okay.
We got a lot of guys. We got a lot of people doing the job the right way.
Can we throw up a few gang signs right now? Or?
Hands up, hot, put your hands up, hot, put your hands up, hot.
Oh my God. Yeah, I understand. There is a gang problem out here.
Most people don't know that.
Yeah, that's a gang problem.
Oh yeah,
I know about
it's been calm lately, but most people don't know that.
Oh,
right? I'll tell people.
You can get stabbed. You can get stabbed and shot at the on the same block in Pasadena,
Yeah.
you can have $1 million homes.
Either or, pick one.
It's got everything.
It's all here. It's all.
Yeah,
that's why I like working in the
gang
city.
situations out here. I know
Everything out here. But yeah, it's one of those.
Wow.
But listen, and I also think, and here's the deal. So the bad cops.
Oh, that's what.
Now, all right. That's my second question. So what? What are you?
Do I feel like my hands are tied?
Do you feel like your hands are tied with IA, or can you do shit anonymously?
You don't have to. This is what. So here, a lot of the misconceptions. It's not just what you see on YouTube or this or that, but if you just objectively look at at what's on TV, look at every movie. The cop is either some crooked guy or he's an asshole, or you never get shows with a good cop. Except I don't know if you guys.
We got one now.
I want to promote SWAT.
M White, fools.
But seriously, like it's always like something bad, something negative, and so we see that, and then we go to YouTube and we see that, and then we go to Facebook and we see that, and it's like, damn, well, where are the good cops, right?
Right.
That doesn't sell. That doesn't. Trust me.
Right.
It's not fun showing what good cops do.
Right.
Like I don't have my. I'm not.
You want to pull your gun on us just for fun, just for shits and giggles?
Let's go back to what we normally see.
Just like I said, tase him, man. Tase him. Look at him.
I think he won't tase me.
But that's what you get. You see that all the time, and we're just conditioned to see that. And I'll say I don't, like your hands aren't tied. Like cops get in trouble all the time. It's just not blasted across the media, and the good cops are stopping. Like,
listen,
it's crazy.
Listen,
but you never know it though. You'll never know.
Okay,
it's a thankless job. You have to know that.
But listen, what about we've investigated ourselves and we found we've done nothing wrong, right? You've seen all of those, right? The memes, like,
they'll say,
I mean,
well, they're memes.
Listen, but like you can go and shoot an unarmed black kids by a white cop. You got to pay vacation, man. There's not necessarily like criminal prosecution towards police.
That's your opinion.
Shared by millions.
It can be the entire world. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Because facts are facts. No, seriously.
Okay.
Seriously. There can be an overwhelming amount of people who feel a certain. There were an overwhelming amount of people who felt like we elected to elect our president now. Now they feel a different way. It is. You know what I mean? Like. Yeah. Things can change, but that's irrelevant. The reality is this. The reality is I personally have been on a scene where something happened, a major incident happened. I saw it with my own eyes.
Right.
This was about 4 years ago. I saw it with my own eyes.
Okay.
And this was when I was still a little green.
Right.
The next day, the news came out, reported a totally different story. I was confused because I'm talking about a journalism major, and I'm like, well, wait a minute.
But do you have a person who's in charge of your media that can call them up and say, listen, fool, no, you know what I mean?
I have a question.
Yeah.
If an incident happened, major incident, let's throw one out there. Unarmed male black gets shot by the police.
Right.
And a police officer comes out and says, that's a lie, that's not what happened. Are you going to believe him?
That's what body cameras are for.
No, now, well, they didn't have them in 2013.
Well, no, I'm just saying that
You're going to believe it because of technology. There was a lack of technology.
No, but based on
I do believe, let me tell you something. I do believe that if we have the facts, you know, we should get them out there as soon as possible. The problem is, this is the problem. You have to be very careful, because if you do something prematurely, and let's say an outside fact comes in, then you look like you're lying. So let's say you're the chief and he's one of your officers, right? He does something, whatever, he comes back, he says, Chief, this is what happened. You believe him without necessarily checking the video or doing all this, and you come out and say, hey, my officer didn't do anything wrong, this or that, and the other. During the course of the investigation, you found out he lied. That makes you look bad. Yep. You lose your job now. So they have to wait in this due process. But in this day and age, the technology, no one wants to wait for anything. No, seriously.
No, but
there was an incident recently where we had an incident in Pasadena a couple years back, or maybe a year ago. They hammered us. Show us the tape. Show us the tape. And literally 2 days later, the tape was out. Everybody was like, okay, well.
Yeah, but it shut them up.
It did. It does. But now I think it'll be better for this city personally, because we have these. And as many cameras.
How long have you had those?
All year. I think it was the beginning of the year.
But you still have the ability to shut them on or off, correct?
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, believe it or not, LAPD. I was at the LAPD office. I think like last.
It's money too. It's so much, and then you have to implement policy.
They said they're at the bottom of the totem pole. That's what they were telling me.
There's like 20,000 sworn or something like that.
Yeah.
Us is like 230. But yeah, we do have the ability to turn them on or off. But I'm gonna be honest with you. Here's an honest moment. You ready? If I'm in the car smoking and joking with my partner,
you gonna turn it off?
I don't want people knowing. Like, I want some type of privacy in my. Now, when I get out of the car and I'm talking to people, I turn it on because I don't want you saying that I said something that I didn't. Right. But if I'm in my car, I'm gonna be honest. I would hate. Because
he said to himself, thank God not out loud, who's that skinhead motherfucker and that gangbanger? That skinhead motherfucker, he looks like a serial killer and the gangbanger, and why are they together? These two things, these two things do not go together, man. They pull these guys over, we're patting them down, we're going in their pockets.
Actually, you got a compliment from a guy named Desert Sentinel. He says,
we got a lot of compliments.
Let this officer know that he's a good guy. This is community policing, and I totally agree with this.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, man.
Totally agree.
And here's the deal. He's got a YouTube channel. I got a YouTube channel. I'm not anti-cop.
Me neither.
Yeah.
It's just
we're here to just
you're pro-right.
We're pro-right.
No, you've got your circle, and when cops go outside their circle, or any federal employee or city, we're gonna show it.
Yeah, just like investigative reporting. Like,
I mean,
doctors do things they're not supposed to do.
But we allow people the camera. An audit, an unexpected audit. It's like an audit at a
health place, at like a restaurant.
At a restaurant, they show up unannounced.
And they eat the food, and then they're like,
and they go inspect, and with the flashlight. And, oh wow, there's 30,000 dead roaches here. You guys are getting shut.
What's wrong with it?
And because it keeps everybody
IRS
accountable.
Is another one.
Yeah, IRS is audits. I mean, so, and I'll paint you in a positive light. There's a lot of guys that. I can turn. I'm from New York. I can turn the screws on fools. You know what I mean? If they come at me sideways, you're going to get some. No, you know what I mean? Just like you said, and I can handle myself verbally, physically. I mean, like in jail, like I'm an hors d'oeuvre, bro. You know what I mean? I'm getting, dude. If I go to the joint, dude, I'm getting sold for a carton of smokes in milliseconds. Dude.
Pretty much.
All I'm saying, man, I better hit the weight pile, like right away. Right away. But I'll paint you in a positive light, because I'm all about. We want to see this, man. You know what I mean? I don't want to. When the cops yell at you and and this and that, it makes for a little bit better ratings. But I don't know.
Your ratings are gonna dip tonight.
No,
Actually,
you know,
bamboozle a lot of folks.
no, and people will see you, man, and you'd be like, damn, you know, I hope I get pulled over by this cat.
Yeah.
Right.
You know. It probably won't be at gunpoint, except if you look like this with a Saints hat on.
See,
then, I mean, dude, full felony stop on.
Slowly step out of the vehicle and face away from me. Keep your hands where we can see them. Step to the left of the car.
This fucking fool, dude. I mean, keys out, throw the keys on the floor.
Back up.
Right, back up to the sound of my voice. Yeah, I mean,
y'all got it down.
Come on, we know.
Well, that's what happens.
We know.
You've been pulled over.
Oh, it's happened
so many times.
I've got traffic stop pulling on me before.
Have you?
In college, yeah.
As a cop, really?
No, I
No,
wasn't a kid. No. In college, we were. I remember I was at a.
Did you deserve it?
No.
Okay. No, I'm just.
But I get it. Like now, I understand. Like, I don't know about a felony T-stop, but I get why they stopped us.
Right.
You know, but the other stuff.
Let me ask you this question. So, what about?
Also, I appreciate you guys for not like throwing trick questions. You guys are asking honest. Like,
Oh no,
good
we're
questions.
genuine.
'Cause
We're
you get
genuine
people-
fools, man. We're genuine
no,
motherfuckers.
seriously,
You know,
get
like
people who I'm like, why are you trying to throw me a trick? But it is
Right?
what it
No,
is.
no, we're not
Anyway.
trying to bait any.
No,
you know what I mean?
I would know. I mean, it's all
no,
good.
you do. We're all adults.